Welcome back to my Good Views. All right, y'all. So JID was on the Joe Budden podcast, and they asked him about the whole, J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick Lamar. Now we all know JID. He is a part of Dreamville. He just dropped his new album. I'm definitely gonna get a review out for you guys sooner than later. Been very busy at work, but I heard it's been very good. I heard it's a very good album. So I think that's good as far as hip hop goes. As far as all the very good albums that we've got recently, very great albums, from hip hop. So I'm glad that JID dropped a very great album. Same time, man, he does speak about the whole beef thing. Now, like I said, man, when it happened, that was one of my first videos I did. It was a short, but when J. Cole apologized, man, like I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm a big hip hop fan. I'm a big fan of J. Cole and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was like, hey, man, the spirit of hip hop, if you're gonna go back and forth, especially the last couple of years, and your features and stuff talking about, nobody wanted you the best and all that kind of stuff. You Muhammad Ali of the big three. All right, well, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I think that as the hip hop fan in me, I was disappointed. The hip hop fan in me, I'm still disappointed. Because, 7 Minute Drill wasn't all that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't all that good of a diss track. At the same time, I'm like, hey, man, I wouldn't mind see the back and forth between Kendrick and Cole. But J. Cole did apologize on the Dreamville Festival stage. Now this is JID. Again, this is coming from JID from the Joe Budden podcast. And he was asked, about the whole situation. And he goes to say, if we want to speak on some real issue in the industry, if we want to talk about an apology, apologize 30 more times. Again, this is JID. He says, that is the greatest ninja, I'm paraphrasing, on earth in this predatory industry. Ninjas was blessed in the most unimaginable, selfless, ... You ain't have to do that. I know, hella ninjas who sold their subsidiaries or whatever. That's one of the greatest things I've ever seen in music, So that's what JID has to go on to say about pretty much the whole situation. With J. Cole, he also talks about how him and J. Cole got pretty much an album of 15 songs, together. So he said, hey, man, we don't know if it's going to see the light of day or it's going to come out, but if it does, hey, I'm definitely going to be listening to it. And I'm definitely going to be looking forward to the fall off when he drops that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, like I said, the more I think about that situation, man, like that was crazy, man. That Kendrick Lamar and Drake battle, there was a lot of firsts we have not seen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on that, I don't remember, from what I remember, man, like I said, I'm 37, so from the rap battles, I don't never remember a rapper coming out and apologizing after they dropped a diss track before their opponent could even respond. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever remember seeing that ever. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop. So when it happened, man, I was completely like, what? You know what I'm saying? Because I think 7 Minute Drill came out Friday, and that Sunday was the Dreamville Festival. And I think he went on stage and apologized that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So 48 hours. You know what I mean? Like that completely blew me away when I saw that. You know what I mean? Then Kendrick and Drake, hey, at the end of the day, I thought Kendrick was more aiming at Drake than anybody else. Kendrick doesn't like Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I knew he was going to take his head off eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been debating that battle for years with people. And I'm like, nah, bro, if they really got to it, Kendrick's going to knock Drake's head off. And he sure enough did. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, yeah, as far as Cole stepping out, we shall see what happens next. But then again, there's always going to be that stigma on him as far as, man, he dropped out of the battle, especially when, years and years of dropping features and, you're Muhammad Ali, the big three, and it's like, all right, when it's time for smoke, you apologize. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before in the past, I get it, but it's something I really do battle with because I like them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in the spirit and the competition in hip hop, it's like, hey, bro, I wouldn't mind seeing you and Kendrick go back and forth, but hey, we shall see what happens with the fall off coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to do a review for JID's album because again, like I said before, I heard it's very good. But anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about JID's comments in the comment section. Hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.